Hey, good morning, YouTube world. Hope everybody's doing fine out there. I can't complain here. We're all fine, well, healthy, and staying safe. Apologize, I'm driving right now, but I'm just too excited. I want to make a video just to share some good news with y'all. I know it's been way too long since I've been on the channel. I did take a trip to Vegas at the end of last year that I filmed on a GoPro 360 that I unfortunately was not able to edit. My computer didn't have enough memory and I guess power to download the file sizes from a GoPro 360. So note to self, if you're trying to film on a 360, unless you have a ton of power and a ton of memory, at least me, maybe you know a workaround and can comment below and let me know an easier way to do it. But I couldn't get the files downloaded, crunched to be able to edit, and therefore I couldn't upload them, which is a shame because did a lot of cool stuff. I went out there with some buddies at the end of last year, went to Red Rock Canyon, Valley of Fire, Hoover Dam, kind of all the staple stuff, surrounding the Vegas area, and of course, casino hopping, slot play, stuff like that. So I really was hoping to be able to kind of keep the content rolling on the channel. I didn't realize the task associated with editing on a 360. I guess I should have done a little bit more research on that GoPro. I think it's a great camera, but unfortunately only I'm going to be able to watch the footage on my apps, on my GoPro apps, and I can't really download and upload. So apologize for that. But the great news is my wife and I decided that we're going to go back to Hawaii this year. And I know, we went last year for my birthday, and this year we're going to go for our anniversary in August, and we're going to take our children and my mother-in-law with us to the beach for the first time for them as well, back to Oahu. And couldn't be more thrilled. We went out there a year ago and we got to do a lot of cool stuff. Spending a week in Hawaii for your first time, it was fantastic. I wouldn't give it back for anything, but you really need to spend like 3 weeks to see and do all the stuff that you should do. Plus it takes so long to get there and it costs so damn much that you really want to take full advantage of it. And so I felt like we were kind of limited in what we could do, even though we got to see a lot of cool beaches. We got to go snorkeling at Hanauma Bay. We got to go to Mermaid Caves. We took a catamaran out on the ocean and did some deeper water snorkeling. We did horseback riding at Kualoa Ranch, and we rented a car for a couple of days and did a lot of beach hopping. I couldn't even tell you the names of the beaches that we went to because kind of hit so many of them I don't even remember. The only one that really stands out is Waikiki because that's where the hotel was. So I'm excited to go back. There's a whole laundry list of things that I still want to do that I feel like I didn't do last time. That being said, we have our children and my mother-in-law, and I know they're going to want to do some stuff too. It's their first time there, so hopefully we kind of get a decent enough itinerary together where we make good use of our time. Again, I thought it was a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and just unfortunately with a lot of this COVID crap, prices have plummeted on a lot of travel, and hopefully by the end of summer it's cleared out, and our trip back to Hawaii will be safe and sanitary and clean and healthy, and everything will be open. I know Hawaii is in the process of reopening kind of right now. They just reopened the beaches this past weekend, and businesses or restaurants opening up in early June, and their quarantine is over at the end of June, so hopefully that doesn't get extended. And when we get there, everything will be kind of kosher, and hopefully the island will be less crowded. I know I read somewhere that on a typical day, before this coronavirus hit, that like 30,000 people arrived at the island every single day, which is just a massive amount of people on a tiny island. Not that I don't want Hawaii's tourism to not spring back, but hopefully, early August it hasn't sprung back yet, and we kind of get to enjoy the island without so many people on the beaches and in traffic and whatnot. And just be a beautiful, wonderful end of summer trip. And my kids and then my mother-in-law definitely enjoy it. They've been stuck at home, trapped in the house with the quarantine and with schools shutting down. And, you know, my mother-in-law just actually retired this year, so I think it's a great way to kind of end the summer and kind of celebrate, you know, us as a family and take this trip together. So I'm pumped. You know, some of the things that I know that I want to do going back, there's a few beaches that I didn't get to see last time. Waimea Bay kind of springs to mind. There's a rock there, Waimea Beach, I think it might be called. I know there's a rock there that we drove past and I see people jumping off into the ocean, and we unfortunately didn't have time to stop on our way to Kualoa Ranch last time, and I really wanted to go and jump off that and film, you know, with my GoPro, and so I want to hit that up. Lanikai Beach, the Pillbox hike. There was a couple of, you know, we hiked in Manoa Falls last time, and we hiked Diamond Head last time. I'd love to do those again, although, you know, I'd like to maybe see some different stuff. There's another waterfall. There's actually a couple of waterfall hikes that I'd like to do this time. And I know the Cocoa Head Crater stair step thing all the way to the top is something that I didn't get to do last time that I'd love to do. Hopefully I can even make it to the top, but that looks pretty cool. And there's just a whole host of beaches that we didn't get to do. I wanted to go to the Halana Blowhole, didn't get to see that. I want to see that this time, when that little beach that sits kind of right down there off the highway with that. We didn't get to spend a lot of time at the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet Flea Market because we got there kind of late when we got our car, and it's a really awesome place where they set up, you know, just vendor after vendor after vendor. It's kind of like a flea market where you can get all kinds of souvenirs and gifts and whatnot for super cheap, and they just kind of line up all around outside the stadium. So I'd like to go back there and get some awesome Hawaiian souvenirs again. So but yeah, I mean, it's just a ton of stuff that I want to do. I'm gonna be working on an itinerary, you know, not too much because my wife doesn't like me planning everything, because she likes to relax on vacation, and I don't blame her, but I like to make good use of my time and, you know, make sure that while I'm there I do as much as I can while I can, because getting there is quite a chore. It's a 11-hour, you know, 2 flights from St. Louis to you know, California, and then California to Hawaii, so it takes a lot of effort, energy, and time just to get there. So I want to make sure, you know, I get to do a lot of cool stuff. I get, you know, take my kids to do a lot of cool stuff, and, you know, that they get to have the experience and adventure that we had last year. Same for my mother-in-law. You know, she definitely deserves it as well. And so, you know, I'm pumped that we're able to throw this thing together and kind of take advantage of, you know, the cheap prices that unfortunately all this COVID crap has brought. And like I said, I hope it clears out and we don't have to worry about it while we're there, and we have a safe trip. So anywho, I really just was excited to share this news with you. I'm going to be not filming on my GoPro 360 for this trip at all. I'm going to definitely film on my regular GoPro 7 Black, you know, and try to film everything. And when I get back, what I'm gonna try to do, instead of putting together whole days worth of videos that are, you know, an hour and a half long, I'm gonna try to film more specifically each, you know, activity, each beach, you know, whatever it is we're doing, and try to get more in depth so I can provide better content and better videos specifically towards, you know, whatever it is we're doing, and not try to cram a bunch of videos into a big one. Because who the hell has an hour to an hour and a half to sit around and watch my YouTube channel? You know, you guys have lives and jobs and children and everything else going on. So I'm going to work on providing better videos that are shorter, so you guys can enjoy more of Hawaii quicker and not sit there and listen to me yap for hours at a time. So, but I'm going to do my best to film even more this time and have more content to bring back and show you guys, to show you more of Hawaii. You know, I know when I watch a lot of YouTube videos on Hawaii, there just isn't that much. You know, there's, you know, a decent amount, but really, you know, I guess there's maybe not a lot of people get the chance to go there and film it. So that's going to be my job, is to get there and have a great family vacation, but also bring to you guys the experiences of the island of Oahu, so you guys can see it and, you know, hopefully enjoy it as much as you can on a video, and hopefully one day decide to go there yourselves and take your family or spouse or friends for vacation there as well. So yeah, first week of August, can't come here quick enough. You know, that's 2 months from now, and you know, we just got it booked the other day, and now we gotta wait all summer for it to come. But I'm excited. You know, I'm going to be working on trying to get, you know, a quasi itinerary together, and when I get a little more specific of things that we're going to do, I'll pop back on and share it with you. But I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to film every minute of every day and then get home and well, I can't wait to get home, but to share that content with you guys as you know, quickly as I can. So stay tuned. You know, look for some content coming to the channel in the next couple of months. You know, going back to Hawaii, baby, Oahu. You know, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. I can't wait to share it with my wife again, my children, and my mother-in-law as well. So I'm stoked to see what we come up with as a family and see what we do, and you know, just film it. So you know, I'm pumped. Oahu, woohoo! So aloha. I'll leave you there. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, do your thing. Let's beat COVID, and let's return to Oahu. Rob out.